Praise be to you, Jesus. This is Father Josobanto Pani SMA. For the 14th Sunday, Cycle A, I've chosen the topic, the little way. The first reading is from Prophet Zechariah, chapter 9. Second reading, letter to the Romans, chapter 8. And the Gospel is from St. Matthew, chapter 11. The first reading and the Gospel talk of humility of heart. St. Paul tells us, if we die to ourselves or the worldly life, the Spirit of God, which raised Jesus from the dead because of us, of his humility, would also raise us up and grant us eternal life. Humility is a virtue. By belittling ourselves, we show who is Christ in our lives, because Jesus is love and humble. Humility is the doorway to the little way. What is little way? Saint Teresa of Child Jesus is proponent of this, the little way. Fidelity to the little things that we do. She by herself, by doing small things, become a great saint. When we read the first book of Samuel, chapter 17, we find David takes a small tiny stone and a swing and kills the giant Goliath. His power was not in the stone or in the swing, but his power was with his God, whom he trusted. Even we find Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 17, verse 6. If you have a faith like a mustard seed, if you say to a mulberry tree, get uprooted and go and throw into the sea, it will obey it. Saint Mother Teresa, when she was visiting a convent, it happened that in one of the convents, she entered directly to the toilet just to check whether everything is all right. And she found, to her surprise, that the toilet was neat and clean. And she thanked the sister who cleaned the toilet. By doing small activities, we can become saint. Somebody asked Saint Thomas Aquinas, what must I do to be a saint? He replied, you must will it. Our willingness is very important. And by doing these small things with perfect manner, or giving our 100%, or for the love of God, to dedicate all the activities of our work, that would make us humble and simple. And the humility has always a greater value. It is just opposite to our ego and pride, and that will lead us to heaven. You see, Jesus himself, he humbled himself. He has set a great example in our lives. So dear friends, let us take a small steps to perfect our spiritual life. We have so many defects in our spiritual life. If we follow this small way to perfect our spiritual life, surely you will save your soul, and you may also save the souls of others. Let us thank the Lord that Jesus has given Saint Teresa of Child Jesus to the church, and who has taught us the small way to be a perfect life, to lead a perfect life. And ask through her intercession that we may follow the small way, the little way, to become a saint and save our souls. Thank you.